challenge and you're stuck and you just can't quite get out. How does that feel? Or how do you feel? Do you feel happy when you're stuck? Do you feel happy when you're stuck? Yeah? Okay, does everybody else feel happy when you're stuck? Why do you feel happy, Joanna?
Because I'm facing the challenge and it's more hard, which means it goes like longer.
Yeah.
And then once you've like finally done it, you feel proud of yourself.
So that's it. Oh my goodness me, Jack, that was gorgeous. So you're thinking of that end goal at the end. So when you're stuck, you're still thinking, well, soon enough, I'm going to be at the end and I'm going to feel happy. Amazing. Okay, I've got some words that I feel when I'm stuck with a challenge. I've got angry, but I feel determined. I feel a little bit sad, puzzled. I've got butterflies in my tummy, a little bit nervous, and quite annoyed because I can't solve it, and a little bit stressed, okay? And that's how I feel when I'm faced with a challenge. Okay, we're going to be looking a little bit later on at a challenge, but for now we've got a task that I want you to do. So, it's like a little experiment in a way. You've got 2 biscuits, you've got a hobnob and a digestive, yeah? Okay, you've got a cup of tea. What do you do with your biscuits and your cup of tea? Cash, what do you usually do? You dip them in, yeah. Okay, and we're going to dip each biscuit in 5 times. And we're going to see what happens to that biscuit. So you'll take your digestive and you'll dip it 5 times and you'll have a look what happens. And you'll take the, oh gosh, I'll just wait. And you'll take the hobnob and you'll dip that 5 times and you'll see what happens, okay? Yeah? Oh, I want you to talk about what happens and then you can eat them. Go! Not until you've dipped 5 times and talked about what happens. Oh, wait, there's
Yours not strong enough.
digestive biscuit.
And then we dipped it in halfway and get the tables go higher.
Yeah, okay, but what happened to the biscuit Cash?
It would go soggy.
It was going soggy, okay. What word would you use to describe the digestive, George? No hands. What did it start to do?
Crumble.
It started to crumble. I love that word, crumble. If you think about when you're in a challenge and you get stuck, it's like you start to crumble a little bit, isn't it? Yeah? Now, if you think of the hobnob and the digestive as people, when you're faced with a challenge, would you rather be a hobnob or a digestive? Think in your head. Just think in your head. Is that in your head? Sorry, stop, look and listen. Is that in your head? Think in your head. Jacob, what would you rather be if you were faced with a challenge? Why would you rather be a hobnob?
Because it's stronger, it's thicker.
It's stronger, okay, good. What would you rather be? Which one? The digestive. Why would you rather be the digestive?
Because if it's soggy, then it's better.
If you were faced with a challenge, would it be better if you were soggy and you were crumbling, or would it be better if you were stronger? Stronger. Hands up if you'd rather be the hobnob. Good. Okay. Who's seen the learning kit before? Anyone? Oh, yes, you might have done it with Miss Lewis. Fantastic. How amazing. So, if you think about the learning kit and think about you being a hobnob, yes, you're going to get stuck and you're going to have all those feelings we talked about before. But because you're a hobnob, you're not going to crumble, are you? You're not going to fall apart. You're going to keep going and you're going to come out the other end. Okay? So today, you're all going to be hobnobs. Okay? And I've got a supersonic challenge for you. Give me a wink if you're up for the challenge.
I got one.
Then just keep your eyes closed.
Okay, good. So, I'm just going to check that we're all looking and listening because our behaviour isn't that great this morning. Okay, if you've not finished your biscuit now, just pop it in the bin. Quick as you can. Quick as you can. 3, 2, 1. Thank you, Maggie. You're ready to learn and you're ready for the supersonic challenge. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Ted. Thank you, Jacob. Okay. Very importantly, listen to the next steps. So, in your writing books, I want you to turn to your narrative. Okay? What are you turning to, Michael? Okay, what did I ask you to turn to, John? The narrative, okay? It's on Wednesday, the 22nd of May. And the first thing you're going to do is just read it, yeah? Your narrative, just read it, okay? I'm going to give you a couple of minutes to do that, and then I'm going to tell you the next step. So, Aaron, here you go. So, get your narrative open and read it, please. Back a few, okay? Yeah. Now you two are going to have to share your away. Okay, so you're going to
20 seconds.
yeah, your narrative and you're going to read it, my love. Oh my goodness me. Thomas and Aaron, what superstars? They're reading their narrative and they're on task.
Miss Foster.
Yes.
Can I write the words in the middle?
No, I just asked you to read your narrative.
That's Jimmy Bottom.
Read through it. Read through it first. That's the first thing you can do.
That's your full one. I'll read that one. That's your last, isn't it? Ted, are you reading them? Josh? Well done, Sam. I can see that you're really on task. Come on, Maggie. When you do finish reading, just read it again because you really need to take in all the information. It's been a while since you've seen this piece of writing. Stop you. If you do finish reading it, just read it a second time because you really want to take in that piece of writing. You're going to need it for today. Really good. Okay guys, you've got 10 seconds left. Three, two, one. Eyes this way, please. Thank you, Cash. Thank you, Maggie. Thank you, Sam. Really good behaviour today, Sam. Well done. Very close to blue. Okay, now you've read your narrative, I'm going to give you the supersonic challenge, okay? Now, before we even look at the challenge, if you're stuck, what do you do? Talk to your partners. Go.
Use the 5 keys.
So what should I And what are these 5 keys?
5 keys. Use the book. Then you will have your body. And then
3, 2, 1. Thank you, Lily. Thank you, Maddie. Tobias, what would you do if you were stuck? Use your 5 keys. Fantastic. When should you come to me? Edward? Last. And a lot of the time you won't need to, because if you use these and you use your determination, there's other things you could use. So determination, what should you show me? Think about that word that I like. Maggie. Resilience, good girl. Yeah, show resilience. What else could we show, George? Yeah, you could show empathy towards your partner. Yeah. But there's 2 really important ones. Resilience and something else. Positive. Respectful to your partner. Teamwork. Excellence. Always. So we're always thinking about our respect, aren't we? Yeah? And if we're ever stuck, we're going to look at our 5 Bs. And amazing. I'm so excited. So, the Supersonic Challenge today, okay, you will need to work in twos. It's not easy, okay? It's not easy at all. It's called the reflective dice. So, roll your dice. I've got the number 1. Don't touch anything yet, please. And on this A3 piece of paper, there are 6 questions. So I've rolled the number 1. I'm going to go to the first question, and they're all numbered. What part of the learning would I find hard to explain to someone else? So I'll go to my learning, which is your writing, and I'll look at my success criteria and I'll think, which part of this did I find tricky? So it might be, where's my success criteria? It might be inverted commas. And I might tell my partner why I found that tricky, yeah? And then your partner will roll the dice. And I've rolled number 3. So they'll go to the number 3. How will I remember this learning? And they'll explain to their partner, how are you going to remember how to write a narrative? What things do you need to remember? Think about that success criteria. There are some tricky questions in there, okay? It's not easy, but if you think about those feelings you get when you're at the bottom of the pit, and those amazing feelings you get at the end, okay?
At the end.
You need to show that determination for that amazing feeling you get when you complete a challenge, okay? I'm so excited to see you work as partners and to see you work amazing, because I know you always do. So now, you can get your A3 piece of paper and your dice. Oh, sorry, Marvin. If you want to add any notes onto this, you can, or if you just want to talk to Barnett, that's fine as well. Whatever works for you. What are the best bits in your writing? Which okay, so what makes that good? Okay, so your best part is because you use describe the words.
How will I remember this name?
Yeah. Yeah, to describe the type of tree. Why does it help you with your writing? Okay, hold on, when
I would basically get the basic things. Go back to your book. I would basically get the basic things. No, I just
Why is that your best picture? Why did you think that second paragraph was your best bit?
Because it is.
What did you include?
The transition. Like gaming and that. Just like we roll that. I've got the magic back to maybe did it again or do yeah, because I could do it a different book and then I could look.
Yeah, and that's what so you have the bar success criteria, all these. So in our narrative you knew you had to remember how to put in all of these and know what do we have to remember from that? What are they useful? So we knew that in our narrative when someone was speaking we had to put their comments around and that's something you will remember in your narratives and stuff. And what aspect, you know when they were speaking what does it have to do with the speech? Like to what, every time someone spoke, every time a new person spoke, what did you have to do? Yeah, but no. Still remember that when you do now, that's what you've learned. She'll remember how to do it now.
Like, you're working fortunately.
They are that's what makes narrative very
It was quite hard because I'm thinking of loads of other things to fit in, and then I have other things to write in. So then we get
2, 1. Nice this way. Pop the dice down for me. And if it's still rolling, just stop it. Brilliant. Okay, put your hand on your head. If you come to a point where you were stuck and you have to use the 5 P's, put your hand on your head. Okay, so what did you do, Cam, when you were stuck?
I asked Tobias if he could help me.
So which one were you stuck on? Which question? If you did it again, what would you do differently? Okay, so you asked Tobias, and Tobias, what did you tell him?
Well, so I know his handwriting is neat,
Yeah.
and he done a couple of mistakes.
Yeah.
So I would recommend Cameron for I forgot what I said.
Okay, don't worry. So let's just have a look at it now quickly. What did you tell me you wanted to do differently? Because you told me something different to that. So he said he'd go back to his success criteria and see what he needed to include, yeah? Fantastic. Who else was a little bit stuck? Josh, what did you do?
So we started off on the bottom one. I felt what could I use? I found all that pink was there, and then I looked up there, and then I used my brain,
Yeah.
and then I found I've described words then.
So that was your best part. So you looked at the pink and you thought, and which words did you use that you liked?
I used determine, gazing, perch, twinkle.
They described the words really good, well done. Okay, so I feel like at one point in today's lesson, we were a little bit challenged and stuck, and we used our 5Bs to kind of come out of that pit, okay, and come to the end. And we will have had a feeling, a good feeling. I want you to think in your head, what feeling did you have when you came out of the pit today? What feeling did you have when you came out of the pit today? In your head, please, first of all. In your head. So I shouldn't hear any chatting. In your head, please, love.
I felt like I should do that.
Sam, in your head. In your head, what feeling did you have when you were faced with the challenge and you came out the other end? You came out of the pit. My love. Do you need a sensory break? Come on then. One minute, so it kind of encouraged you to go over that. You just ignore that and keep going. Okay. I want you to talk to your partner. What was that feeling that you had when you succeeded the challenge and you came out the other end? Tell your partner, go. How did you feel? Epic.
Why did you feel epic?
How did you feel?
Near the end, you got it more.
In the middle, so I do it like that. Excited, happy, proud. That's a good fantastic.
When you start like when you were
Okay, thank you. Edward, thank you very much. Okay, I want you to choose your favourite word that you've just discussed with your partner. So if it's proud, if it's excited, happy, I want you to write that word on your hobnob because you have been a hobnob today. You've been faced with a challenge